spring is a time for new beginnings and a fresh start to our health. Dr. Michelle Robin is here to help us spring forward into our wellness. So what are some of the seasonal tips for our overall well-being?
Well, I think about the magic 5.
Okay.
Hydration,
Yeah.
sleep, local food, keeping your neck covered, because a lot of times wind will get in your neck. You know, it starts to get a little bit nice and we're used to it being cold, and all of a sudden we're like in our shorts at 45 degrees or 60 degrees. And the other one really is be mindful of the lawnmower.
Okay.
And that's a whole nother segment, but make sure people are mindful of the lawnmower.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, some of the things you were just talking about, like your wind on the neck, that's not something you'd automatically think about.
Yeah, that's a Chinese medicine trick. A lot of times we have all these different meridians, energy fields, and wind gets in the back of our neck, and next thing you know, we're suffering from a spring cold or something like that. So keep your neck covered, especially as you start to loosen up your winter wardrobe.
Okay, well, thank you so much for that. Now, also talking about a huge part of the springtime, maybe some of us are moving outdoor to get a little active, getting the fitness going. You know, how can we encourage that activity?
Well, the best way, I think, is buddy up. You know, have an accountability partner, and it could be your dog, maybe walking your dog.
Yeah.
And it also could be setting a goal. You know, one of my goals every year is to do the Win for KC triathlon, sprint triathlon. And so it keeps me active, because you never want to be the wellness person that's the last one on a triathlon. So set some goals, buddy up, and it could be your dog or a friend.
Okay, I feel like you're both winning if you walk the dog, and then also we're learning new things about you, like the triathlon. That's just amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also we're going to be outside more, maybe playing sports, doing the yard work. How can we prevent future injuries?
Warm up.
Okay.
Take time to stretch a little bit, and people go from doing absolutely nothing to trying to run a 5K. So just step into it, and the same goes true as make sure you're getting the rest you need to get, and hydration, because muscles need water. It's kind of think about, we were talking about the cauliflower and talking about barbecuing, and what makes a piece of, we're in Kansas City, right? What makes steak good is the hydration.
And then also, would it be good to get our spine checked every once in a while, something like that?
Well, I'm a chiropractor. I think you need to get your spine realigned so you can feel your divine.
Okay, well, we need to feel the divine, so we'll go ahead and tap that in. You know, how can we also minimize seasonal allergies?
Paying attention. So for instance, if you woke up this morning and you're feeling great, and the next thing you know you had, let's say a juice, or you had tomatoes, and you're sneezing and you feel congested, or you have a bellyache, start to really dial into what could be causing it. Or is it because you're outside in the air? Could it be that you had some food that was 2 or 3 days left over and had a little bit of mold on it, and maybe you didn't see it?
Okay.
So just really pay attention, but whole food, minimize your sugar, hydrate, eat seasonal, look at the foods that are really seasonal for this area, as well as be mindful of the cleaning products you're using.
Well, I also have another question. So, you know, you talked about eating local food with the first question. Can you actually get I think if you get honey that's within like 60 miles of where you're born, that'll help you and help with allergies?
Especially where you're living at the time, because it'll get some of these same type of chemicals that the natural environment has. So local honey as well as local elderberry juice are 2 magic tricks.
Okay, well, hey, we all need a little bit less allergies. I mean, we can reduce that. We'll feel a lot better. Thank you so much, Dr. Michelle.